So we are live, guys, and I'll just move this. I'm preparing some videos for you, so that's why my FX replay was on. And basically right now I'm just doing some things on just a second. I will just go and make some adjustments. Just a second. So So basically, if you have any questions, I will be answering them in just a time, so you can ask anything you want. I will explain why today I'm not trading, and the reason because of the market is basically a bank holiday. So you do not want to trade during the bank holiday, because that's basically just suicide. So I would not recommend that. Just a second. So for the day I will just be answering your questions. The reason behind that is basically because I'm not gonna trade, as I said, bank holidays. Just tagging everyone to see. So I just placed here. You can see that we had this Sunday recap Forex. It was yesterday, so you can go and join and watch my Sunday Forex. Is basically live all day on Sunday, and it's not all day, but it's like Sunday recap about trades that I had. If you want, I can show you trades that I had today. So just let me know in chat, and I will just leave everything for you. Right now I'm just gonna watch Forex. So basically it's a bank holiday, which we do not trade, even though if we have some good trades, we will not be entering them. So that's how it is. I do not like to go against bank holiday or something like that. So yeah, I'll just post on my Instagram just a second so everybody can see that we are live. Okay, so we done that. Now let's go and post on my IG. If you want, you can follow my journey from 500 to 100k and through Instagram, or you can join my Discord so we can all together trade. Basically it's for free. So for this week, I think it's gonna be the best week so far. I don't know why, but I have some feelings. Maybe it's because I had a great week before, so because of that, I'm just looking for a sign. Okay, I got it. Okay. Just to make some adjustments, I need to add. Okay. So basically that's it. And we can start. So guys, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Do not hesitate, please, because everything you ask I will be answering for you, just so you can learn more and have more knowledge. So feel free to ask anything, even if it's something stupid. You can ask. Do not hesitate. So yeah, for today. So good morning, Repo. So for today we are not gonna trade. The reason behind that is because today it's bank holiday. So basically we are not trading for today, even though we have euro and some GBP, but we are not trading that because it's bank holiday and London I think is gonna be shitty. So I'm not looking to trade anything today. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Do not hesitate, I will be answering them. If it's some strategy you want answers, I will say that strategy answer. If you want some kind of, I don't know, anything you want, you can get it. I just want to mention on Whoop, on my site, basically what I have to offer is signals, and there is other. For example, you have 7 days trial, you get 7-day free course, and you have 7-day trial on Trades VIP, which again you have course and you can use it. If you want, you have discount inside of my Discord, so you can join free through this link that I sent inside of chat, and you can join and take discount on this VIP. So feel free to join there too if you want to learn more from courses or something like that. Again, if you have any questions, ask them. Do not hesitate. I will be answering them if you guys want it. That's basically why I'm always making these live sessions, just so you guys can enjoy and ask anything you want, and you can learn anything you want. So that's why this is all about. It's not about getting people inside my Discord account. It's, you can be inside, or you do not need to be inside. But anyway, feel free to ask any questions you got right now, if you have it. Today is 9th day from 30 days challenge live trading. So if you do not go inside my Discord and do not trade, you will not get access to signals for free. So basically, I would advise you, if you can join and be with us. Sooner or later, I will buy camera, so I will be trading live with my face on, so it's not that, how to say, so it's much better to do something like that than yeah, I am drinking coffee always. First thing in the morning, I drink coffee, because later on it's kind of, I don't know, I'm waking up, so I do not drink later on. Even though I know it's not that kind of healthy, but I still use it because I like coffee. Do you drink black coffee or... So, question for you, Ripo, do you drink black coffee or do you drink something else? Something, I don't know, different Nescafe or something like that? So you do not drink coffee, you just take glass of cold water first thing in the morning. Damn, that's cool. Does it affect same as coffee or it's basically just wake you up immediately? I mean, I mean not I, but usually people use cold water and take like lemon and just make something like lemonade, but you need to exit, like you need to chug it like in one sip, otherwise you will not finish the whole glass, and it's disgusting as hell. Sometimes I take lemon inside, but it depends how I feel that morning. One time I did it and I threw up. Oh, that's disgusting. But anyway, yeah, I know they take it, so maybe I can try after this coffee, or I can take a tea, basically because it's winter out here, and maybe it's better to take a tea than coffee. Just because I'm on, um, just because I'm on detox from sugar and bread, basically no bread, no sugar, and not drinking juice or something like that till the 1st May. So I'm gonna do basically challenge like that. So if you have any questions, again, feel free to ask. Oh, so here is the League of Legends, and I was feeding as hell because I I don't know what I did, but anyway, it was a bad move. I misclicked the champion. I was trying to go tank with a Scion, and eventually I fucked up. So, but as you can see, I had a great damage overall. So it was not that bad, but teammates were feeding like the hell. And yeah, we had a bad jungle which was my brother, but I'm not judging him because he does not understand yet how to play, but he's learning still. So yeah, if you want to play League of Legends, feel free to join my Discord and we will play more than I trade. Like looking through my journey, I can say that people who are mostly like gamers can go and become traders because usually it's just like that. If you know, there is a like scientific search that not traders, gamers can detect like I think 8 or 18 something on that number can detect 8 or 18 moves, like multitasking moves, but normal people who is not gaming can detect around 6 or I mean 4 or 5 moves multitasking. So it's kind of cool to be a gamer. You can multitask, that's for sure. Basically here is on Boop site you can see that I have written from people, and you can use that as something that can help you to decide if you want to use my Discord or you do not want to use my Discord. Basically it's for free, it's on you, and you can see how it is inside. If not, you can always join later on, but for now I just show you that people are liking my work and people are here for the reason. So feel free to join. Again, feel free to ask any questions because I'm answering them immediately as you ask. So the reason because I'm doing this live on YouTube, it's like the most basic reason is just to get people's attention to see how trading is done. That trading is not something get rich quick. That's first thing. Second thing, it's not something that you can just come and make money simple easy way. Yes, I agree, it's a simple way to make money, but you need to focus, you need to be healthy and everything. And when people or traders over the world speaks about trading in some kind of different way, for example, they all give you courses and they all give you pictures of flashy Rolexes, even if you don't know if it's real or not, and they say they go to club, they smoke cigarettes, etc. I will just say in trading you need to be 100% focused, and if you want to make inside of trading you need to stop everything. So from the alcohol and from the cigarette, so cigarettes and alcohol is mostly one thing that's gonna kill your thinking and everything about trading. So that's one thing that I'm trying to achieve. Third one was so basically realistic trading and how it needs to be done. And you will not, even though I have some of the watches, I will not show it, I will not place it on me and take a picture with it because I'm not that kind of person. I do not like that flashy style. My watches are just for investments. That's basically it, just so I can not like before recession or inflation, I can just take money into watches. That's how I usually do, or I leave it in broker and don't I do not take it out. So for 4 years I have my account and I did not take it single dime out. Maybe I did few thousands, but more than five I did not take anything out. So we are on third reason, or yeah. So let's go to fourth reason. Fourth reason is gonna be that I just want to build a real community, trading community, which are gonna help like the most people here to trade better and help them achieve psychology that they needed for trading. I helped a lot of people right now, going from family members to friends, and basically that's it. So you can see for yourself. So right now I'm just looking. So basically that's a reason why I'm doing on live, just so people can join, watch. Even though if Discord will be exclusive access to some of it, I will still give advices, free advices to people if they ask for it. But if you are not asking for it, I will just not give you, or like take you for your hand and just pull you to say something or not. If you do not want to say something, you will not anywhere close be profitable trader. That's for sure. I was inside of Discord communities that I don't even know how did I find about them, but eventually I just had a great trading discussions, and they even promote me to like close to admin, like moderator or something like that, because I was trading with them. And later on I just quit because how I mean I like there to be, but it was kind of shitty because this guy wanted to me to run a Discord community and to make courses just so people can join and be there for his money. I'm like, no, I do not want that. And the course is gonna basically be so basic that you can just type words and you will get that words on Wikipedia or something like that. So I do not like to lie to people, so that's why I quit that trading community, because it was not realistic and people were just sorry, people were there just for their money, like people's money, and just so they can take that money. But I was realistically trading there. Some people still did trade there, and I know they are profitable, but I do not like that. So that's one thing. So for 2025, I want to build a bigger community for trading, so I can have much more people inside, and we can have discussions, we can have everything inside of Discord, and I will just be making videos on YouTube about everything. So yeah. Cool, understand. So 2025 is your year. No, it's not. My year was when COVID started, and after COVID, basically few months before COVID ends. So just to be honest, I did not even feel COVID. Here in Croatia, people did not even feel COVID because I don't know, because we have like big house as a family, and we have a lot of things to do, so that's the one reason. And yeah, I did not feel it, but I was working on trading, and that's what got me the most out of it. And if you go on FX replay and place trading from 2018 and 2019, and if you trade there any strategy possible, and if it's not profitable, you will not get profitable even after years, because these years are such a disgusting movement. During the COVID, it was so disgusting. I do not want to go back into that time, but 2018 and 2019 was my year that I blew up, not like blow up, like blew up with trading account, which I personally use from 200 till right now having more than 200k. So basically from 200 to 200k, and it took me about 3 years or 2 years. I don't know, something like that. So it's kind of great. That's for me a great year. I remember being in a college and trading. That was the best thing to do. Like, professor are speaking some things, and I just, like, no matter what, I couldn't listen because it was such a stupid saying and questioning. For example, business finance. So we had in college some business finance to basically learn. That was like, how you call it, I don't know, but you have business finance. And it was one woman that said, professor said, she is always investing in stock markets, and I'm like, cool, great. And she says portfolio is not everything you got. Portfolio, guys, is something that you got in bank. So only if you have money in bank, that's your portfolio. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, so my portfolio is basically what I have in the bank, and the rest is nothing to be like matter for you. So that's kind of disgusting. First, that professor of business finance say something like that. And second one that I hate the most is when she said that if you see stock, for example, here I will show you. So if you see something like this small, it's little risk here. That's the little risk. If you see something like this is the big risk. And I'm like, basically this is the same thing, but in my head this is such a different and stupid thing to say from her mouth, because she is a business finance professor. Like, what are we talking about? Just bear with me. And then you have someone like me that just put down the head, and I was just going like left and right. I was in believe what she was saying. And she said one colleague is not agreeing with me, so please say something about it. And I said it's the same thing, depends on how much you plan on risk management so that's the reason why I left the college. And she said to me, I don't know, but I don't know her point. That was something like, if you can see the stock market, she said that she is yeah, it happens like this. She said that she is investing in stock market, and then going she said if the stock is going up, I do not understand why people are selling, and when stock is down, I do not know why people are buying. For me, that's nonsense, she said. And I'm like, but you're investing in stocks. Like, what do you expect people to do? This is pure logic. And you want to say that, oh, so this blew my mind. And that was the last day of my college that I was on. And I said to my parents, look, they didn't know I trade. I said, look, I'm trading, I'm doing this. My father was like kind of more skeptical than my mom, because we had some tourist friends came over, and one of their cousins are trader in Canada. So basically he's like rich, very much rich. And they said to my mom, because my mom was speaking with them, my father was working, or I don't know where he was that day. But anyway, they told her just leave him. Like, my cousin was trying to get me into trading, but I got kids and I could not risk more. So let him be. He will be losing money or anything, but not too much, for 1 2 years, even less than 1 year, depends how he like stuck with it. And I really stuck with it because my mom was saying what they told her, and I stuck with it. And for today, I'm basically a trader. I live my life how I want it, and that's it. So this was kind of the last day of college. I can say that I was happy that I left college. So if you are on a college, and depends, if you want, you can learn about forex through the college, but college is not gonna give you leverage in anything. People are, for example, with less than a college, are making more money than people with college. So is it that worth 4 or 5 years to be on a college, or even more, just so you can get few thousand euros, or you can just learn by yourself and make like much more money? I have, so in Croatia, basically, because I'm here, my parents are here, from here, and I was risking on my main account before this challenge. I was risking around 5k for one trade. So you can take your math, basically. The risk was 5k. I will just put, so risk was 5k, and average payout in country we can say monthly, is around, I think, $900, or we can say circle that, and 1k. So I just spend, like, my risk management is basically 5 times more or 6 times more than payout in a country, monthly payout. If you're speaking about yearly, so it would be around, I don't know, yearly it would be like something around 13k, because it's in euros, so something like that. And when you use something like that, you can see where is the difference. With one trade you can take basically 1 year salary. And do you want 1 year salary, or you want just one yearly like payment from other people? That's just disgusting. So yeah, that's true. Most people don't want to sacrifice 1 year for to become traders and have freedom. Exactly. If you do not like, it's not all about money. Like, if you can look at this situation from this example and say that, you can say that I'm wrong or not, but hear me out. So first, you want to ask yourself, what do you want inside of trading? Okay, we all gonna go for money. That's all okay, but it's not all about money in trading. Basically, in trading right now, you can get everything what you want, but the quickest way to be profitable is you need to improve like so much in your journey, in your mentality, in your physique, even with your body. It's not gonna be fine if you are just fat and sitting down and trying to learn. Yeah, like, you need to work on your body, because for example, I was not here yesterday, but on Saturday I was here, and I was like going to sleep through the day because I was tired, and I just didn't want to waste my time because it was nice day outside, and I just went go for a walk or running, just so I can clear my head, because fresh air is everything you need to like stay awake. And that's why I just went and run. Basically, that's the most stupid reason, but I went and I did my running routine. And tell me, just one person in your life that's telling you, or from family members and from friends, telling you need to quit. Like, you do not need to quit, you just need to learn. Because if they tried it, like so many people from my cousins, once I got profitable and once they saw my profile that I was sharing profitability and everything was great, green, and they like it, they immediately started to asking me questions about Bitcoin, about Forex, about how they can start, etc., etc. And I'm like, I didn't know what to say to them, because first of all, it was all numbers on WhatsApp, and I did not even have their names inside my phone. So it was kind of sad, because they're my first cousins and so many others. So you expect me to say something about trading and teach you about trading, and you were the first one to say this is not gonna work for you. Just leave it. I tried it many times and I failed. Like, that's the problem, because you didn't try more times and you didn't fail more times for you to learn, and you did not take your trading journey seriously. Like, if you're gonna just come here inside, let's say example, inside my Discord, and think by watching me or just looking at Discord, speaking with people, you will think that you will learn something more and become profitable, which is not true, and that's the hard truth. You will not win nothing with that if you do not sit down, take your mind, and take book and start learning by yourself. You do not want to just waste all this time on this kind of thing. So trust me, do better. So right now I'm doing something. Mm-hmm. I finish my coffee, so I'm okay right now. Just to see if somebody is awake from the family members, of course. Nobody. So the one thing that I like the most is basically TikTok ban on USA. I mean, I'm not saying that I do not like Americans. I very much like them. I have friends there, but the issue is because they're selling fake courses and making money of you guys, and you're not learning anything with it. So that's the one thing that I hate the most. Like, can you just help someone out, make their money real, and maybe even change their whole family tree with this kind of act? So that's nuts. For me, it's nuts that I can change someone family tree or can change someone future with trading. If they stick to it, they can learn and improve in trading like very, very much. And I would like to help somebody, but nobody is gonna ask any questions. Like, ask it. Feel free to ask any questions. No, Sesko, we are not gonna trade today. We are not trading today. I'm just doing Q&A sessions right now. So you can ask any question you want to know. I will explaining everything briefly how you can do it. Because it's a bank holiday. You can see here. It's a bank holiday. That's the one reason why I'm not trading today. You do not want to trade on bank holiday. That's very much not good. So what does that mean? That means we are fucked. We cannot trade anymore Forex. I'm just joking. That means that we are not trading that day because USA you have some holiday and banks are not working, which means that there will be no movement inside of trading market, and that's why we are stepping outside, and that's why we are not trade any of these pairs, especially because any of these pairs use USD as main source for a movement. For example, you can see that euro is very much building just because it's bank holiday and euro is not. So you can see it's building, but you do not want to trade this day. Mm. We can go, just a second, not tomorrow, no, no, okay. On Friday, on Friday we can go full port, because Friday it's gonna be disgusting. Look at this. Look at this. Ugly. Everything is red. So Friday, this Monday, so today and Friday, it's gonna be just not trading day, especially not Friday. Yeah, basically red like Christmas. Unfortunately, it's true. It's gonna be red like Christmas. Mm. I'm right now, not right now, but today at around 2 a.m. European time, I did some some video for YouTube to show you guys how you can pass prop firm challenge very much easily, but as I said, I'm not using any prop firms to pass. So you mean inside of League of Legends? No, but I can open up League of Legends just to show you. Wait, we did not won, but I won some rankeds, few rankeds with Ezreal. I was playing ADC because that's my main. Usually I only play ADC basically with Sesko. Sesko is usually Nautilus and I am Ezreal, so I played with Andrea Sesko, so I played with him and we lost, we won every time both and all good. So I lost, like we lost game just because mid lane came and or jungle said that he don't want to gank us, and I was like, okay, no need for a gank. I mean, I'm playing Ezreal, I'm poking people, and basically what he did, he fed our lane like 3-4 times, even though he had a shutdown, and he was playing blue assassin Kane. Like that's disgusting. And then he blamed us for feeding, which is normal how Kane is doing, and yeah, no comment on that, just stupid people. So right now I have it here, just a second. Match history. We had some great like plays, but eventually I can say that Riot is like lagging a lot. Sorry. So basically you can see here we played flex ranked, and then ranked again. I won both. I mean, I won two at one, and I lost this one. As you can see, it's 11-7, and this is 1-5, and I won. And this was 4-6, and I lost because, hear me out. So here, with this ranked, I came into gold, which usually my normal rank is platinum, around platinum 2. And I lost game this one just because some kata had their laner Talia come to my bot lane and ult me inside of turret, and she was just like saying, you fed my enemy like enemy lane, just because he got one kill from me, and basically one kill from me, it costed me nothing, because I didn't have shutdown or anything, and that's why I didn't like the way she played, and she was just trolling, and I reported her, and eventually she got banned for abusive language and how it's called, for intentional feeding. So Riot kind of did something good. Yeah. You know with who I played? So I played with my brother because he was low rank, and I played with. Do not. Yo, Sesko, look at this. The Yasuo pick was not intentional. Yasuo pick was a bad pick. Like, Yasuo pick was accidentally. I tried to pick. How it's called? How it's called? I tried to pick someone against Sion, like Etrox or Morde, and I misclicked Yasuo because I was trying to go. I clicked on Morde and then go and place like ready. I mean, build was okay, build was fine, and I tried to like click ready, and I misclick and click Yasuo, and it was just 1 second till the end, and basically that's how I fucked up everything. I needed to build Infinity Edge second item. Everybody who can build. I needed because I didn't have a damage on Sion or even on ADC. But they had like Morgana jungle, and we have Viego jungle with my brother. So it was kind of bad, you know everything. I was trying to teach him how to play jungle, my brother, but he won't listen. Like, I understand that he doesn't like when I tell him how to play, but I was in, okay, it was past season, but I was in diamond, and my real like real rank is basically platinum, and I was in a diamond past season, but you can still like have, how to say, just so you can learn more. I'm just posting like this as a background. I don't know what else to post, so that's it. That's why. But I can post, let's say, something like this. Wait. So I'll post Q and A. Sorry. I'll post Q and A for So do you like more that, Sesko? Here you go. Is this better, or do you want to watch trades? I will just be more like half hour, and I will go and make a YouTube content video. So if you have anything in mind, right now I'm making video about prop firms that I will be sorry, my head blocked, that I will be posting on YouTube. It will be about prop firm strategy that I would personally use, even though I'm not using prop firms. So that's one thing. And basically how fast you can pass them with this strategy that I personally use. So that's one thing. I think it took me like 4 days or 3 days to pass prop firm challenge with only 3 or 4 trades with this strategy that I use. So it's kind of great. But still, I just want to hear from you guys, what do you want next for a video, so I can have something to post, because I do not want to have some template or, for example, copy someone. I want what you guys have a problems with. I would like to help you out with YouTube video and help the rest of the people. So right now I'm just waiting someone to ask any questions. If they have them, do not hesitate to ask questions. I'll just post few times so you guys can see that you can ask anything you want and I will be answering it. Can you show more examples of FVG or IFVG? Sure. So examples of FVG. Let's go on higher time frame just so you guys can have clear mind what FVG is. So usually when people want to know what FVG is basically a gap between first, second and third candlestick. Second one is just not important as first and third one, FVG. When we talk about FVG, usually people say that it needs to be in continuation, for example 3 candlesticks in continuation, but some people say it must, some people don't. I say it do not need to be like that, but for this example let's use 3 continuation candlesticks. So you have here first candlestick, so this is first candlestick range, and you have second here and third here. So I will place on a third range, and this is from third range. So this candlestick is third. Now first, second, third. You want to find FVG. FVG is basically this room between first and third candlestick, and that's gonna be FVG. This is where the price will came back and fill this gap, or it will just bounce of this fair value gap. Same thing, for example, is here. As you guys can see, we have 1, 2, 3. Let's just mark first. Here is the first candlestick, and then you got third candlestick too. So this is example of FVG. So here is FVG. So here is the bullish FVG. Sorry, I will just place it like this. So first you have here bullish FVG. As you guys can see, price bounces of this range and go to take highs. All good. And then you have here a bearish that did not even touch this, but eventually later on it will come back and take this FVG. That's how usually FVG works. So you can use FVG as range to get to your point, or you can just wait for a bounce and use it as, for example, use it as entry point, or how you wanna say it. Now, going to IFVG is kind of it's same thing but different style. For example, let's go on 1 minute. For this example, on 1 minute. So right now you can see, I will just find a great example. So for example, it's not good example, I will not show you that. Just a second. I need to find some good examples so you can learn better. Okay, so I have it here. So here, just do not look at these charts. Let's just go firstly to show you how it's done. So first we go up, which is okay. We came back and then go up again. Now we took the highs and we can see that we got FVG here. So this is fair value gap, bullish fair value gap. And then you can see a bullish like just go break this under, and basically this becomes inversion fair value gap, but it needs, okay, this is not a good example. This one candle needs to break whole FVG like in just one push. So I will just show you. Okay, so here it is, for example. So you can see that this candle did not, like, this is equal highs, and this candle just broke up, and this fair value gap just becomes inversion fair value gap. That's it. So this is the only inversion fair value gap, how it works. For example, here it's next. So you can see we have here fair value gap, which is bearish, and you can see here that we have fair value gap, which is bullish, and basically this is inversion fair value gap. And you can see that fair value gaps, bullish and bearish fair value gap, is overlining, and this bearish fair value gap becomes inversion fair value gap, and you can use this overlapping. You can use this overlapping as entry. For example, here you can see, I'll just go like this. So you can see here, they are overlapping, and with this overlapping you get your entry. So you can go and place your entry. I don't know if you saw that or not. Okay, you did. So here is your entry. You overlap with FEG and you can just place it like this, for example, and you can aim for, I don't know, 2 hours. Usually it's done with 2 hours, and you can just finish your trade in 1, 2, 3, 4 seconds. Oh, sorry, not 4 seconds, 4 minutes. So that's how IFVG works. Now, if you don't understand, I will just go and find another example so you can understand it very well. So this could be too. You can see that we have here fair value gap, and then we again have bearish fair value gap, which broke down this bullish fair value gap, and you can see how this works. So this is our inversion overlining with fair value gap. I mean, right now bearish fair value gap. So this is what IFG is, and this is how you can use it in your advanced setup for a good valid FVG. So you can see that there is a lot of FVG, but which one works the best? I will tell you the one that works the best. It's when they make market structure shift. So if you want to use fair value gap, usually people go, for example, this is what people do. I will go on FX replay because there is a live examples, and I will just show you what they do. It's the most stupid and annoying thing to do. I will just show it. I will just go on a, or FVG doesn't have setup, it just happens. FVG have a setup, but depends when you trade it. For example, no, I will just go over this. I will just show you through FX replay because it's much easier to show you through. So here we are on FX replay, and what I want to show you is basically this. So these people use this as trading strategy, which I do not allow. So they are on 5 minutes, and okay, you can see here fair value gap, and they will just go and place here, and they do, no, sorry, they place it here because it's third candle, and they just go and place 2R, and basically this is the whole setup they trade, and I do not like that because as you can see it took us out. Sorry, it took us out. It did not like take from here, and you can see that every fair value gap doesn't have anything to do with like good setup. If you want to have good setup, you need to have some other confirmations. If you have only FVG, it's not gonna have like do nothing good for your trading. For example, here is a trade that we took, I don't know when, Friday, and as you can see, first I got market structure shift, and then I got FVG, and after FVG I did not even have drawdown. I just went up more, and I did not even touch anything. So you can see how this works pretty easily with other confluence. For example, let's go on other trades that we took. So for example, here we made market structure shift, then take this fair value gap, and it went down. So this is kind of strategy that's working, and you can see that fair value gap have a setup but must be with other confluences. If you're gonna use, as I explained here, every fair value gap, it's not gonna work for you. You will maybe some months you will have fun with it and you will just go and, like people say, you have strategy, you go, sorry, New York session 9:30 and you go on 9:30 or 10 a.m. and you go one, so first fair value gap that happens inside of this range. Okay, so we have here, and first fair value gap that happens here. What you need to do is like place here and go to RR or 1.5, which is disgusting, and you cannot win every time. Your win rate is gonna be around 30-40%, but for 2R that's little. That's why I'm saying do not trade every fair value gap. You need to have other confluences or confirmation, if you want to say like that. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to ask, and I will be answering them gladly for you. So I'll just get back just a second. Okay, we are here. So if you have any questions, again, feel free to ask. Even if it's stupid, something like, I don't know, did you sleep well? Yes, I did. I hope you understand now what is inversion fair value gap and how you can set up your FVG. Okay, so let's go for order block. As you asked for order block, I will be showing you guys here. Order block is something that basically institutions like to use, and they leave it behind so cleared for you to see that you can take it as a bounce off. So for example, here we can see around, okay, all good. You can ask any problems if you have. I will be answering them twice, 3 times. It does not cost me anything to help you guys out. So what I want to show you, for example, here you have red candle and you have big green candle. So for order block to work, you need to have, or to make order block inside of charts, you want to see first price going down, closes, and immediately go up in different direction, and it must be like double size or 1.5 size of that red or green candlestick, depends in which situation, if you are selling or buying. So here we can see that we got here order block, so we can place this as order block. Now what you want to wait is tap of this order block and then go for a buy. For example, I would put something like this, and eventually you can put it like that, but depends on your situation. So we can see that we didn't tap this order block, but if you I'm sorry. So as you can see, we didn't tap here, but if we move our order block, eventually price came back to order block and bounces off. So here is basically your 9R. This is 9R money, but it's not. It's basically just a normal order block, and you can see how it worked pretty well from bouncing off order block. If you want to find a valid order block, this is something that people don't want to speak about, or don't want you to know about it. Here is how you can find a great order block. Basically, this is the excellent order block. You can see that after this order block we have an FVG. That's the first confluence that order block is gonna work. Second confluence basically is that the order block is full as body, and the order block is I'm just delete this. Order block is basically big. Green candlestick is basically big double size of order block. So if you are finding order blocks, you want to have this kind of confluences. First, it's gonna be FVG. Basically, after order block is made and you see reversal green candlestick, you want to see next fair value gap. Once you see that fair value gap, you want to enter on order block, because the order block after fair value gap is usually the strongest one, and you can use it. For example, you can use entry on fair value gap and place your stop loss under low of order block, because order block is gonna be your, like, let's say, defense in this situation, and that's how you're gonna make money, basically, by just taking these confluences. If you don't understand, I can show you more examples of order block. It's totally okay to ask. So I will just find one more or even more order blocks if you want to see. So for example, it does not need to be like big enough, but you just need to find like great ones. For example, here you have order block, but I'm not using that kind of order block from top. I love to use from like body. And let's just find one order block that is good. So let's just see. Okay, so basically this is same order block here. You can see how it worked. Tapped inside of order block and just move above to take, to not take, but to take this high. So this is kind of order block that you want to look for. Second, you have it here. Same thing. If you think this is not order block, you are wrong, because it did not close under order block, and that's first you have 1, 2, 3, 4 candlesticks that it did not close under, and you can see. So first we tapped inside of order block, we are inside, and after this push we are making inversion fair value gap. As you guys can see, this is inversion fair value gap, and you can aim for a high however you want. Now tell me that this is not like great indicator to trade. It's pretty much you can do to help yourself to find order block is to make a template. For example, right now you can make a template for yourself how to find good order block. So first you need to have push down or push up and then big reversal candle that's bigger than previous candle and it's different color. All good, no problem. Just ask anything if you want more. So for example, here we can see that we have order block, small one but strong one, and I would enter from this position and just aim above. So here is one order block. As you can see, we have everything. So basically first we got this candle, then we have reversal candle. After that we see that we have inversion, and you can see that our entry was perfect inside, and you can use that same thing. Now let's just move on. You can see that some order blocks are not working, and that's why you need to have confluence, other confluence inside, as if you want to have like order block strategy. Now let's go on. So we have it here. So we have it here, but as you can see, it's not working because here is liquidity, here is sweep, and you would not like to watch this order block. But as you can see, first candle is green and second one it's red. So what I did not want to, okay, so this one. Now let's move on, find another good example. So here is one example that it's not good. You cannot use this one as order block. So this one is not order block because first, okay, we have bigger candle with body, but it's not closed above wick. You want to see like whole candle. So candlesticks or candle is basically wick and body. It's not just body, so bear with me. And you need to close above to make strong order block. Here this is not order block, this is nothing, this is basically rejection from fair value gap, and you can see that here basically you can call this a hammer, or yeah, basically hammer. So that's it, and here is great example. Here is order block, and we can see that we push back in and bounce off order block in bearish direction. That's why we wanted to do. So here is another example. This was one of my trades that I wanted to take, but after all I didn't take this trade. So here we have order block, which we have second one was a green candle, first one was red candle, and you can see that second candle it basically closed more above, and it's pushing more above because this was great order block. Now what I want to show you is with this order block you do not want to enter or re-enter from this order block because it was tapped once, and once it was tapped it will never work the same. So it was tapped once, you take profits, and you want to see. You do not want to again place trade on this order block. If FVG first and second wicks are overlapping, it isn't a good FVG. So all good, just it's all good. You can ask anything you want. You do not need to apologize. So if FBG first and second week are overlapping, it isn't a good FBG. So first I just need to decode that. Right now, if you're asking for example, like, so this is FVG. Just tell me if I'm understanding you correctly. So we have first, second, and third, and you said first and second week are overlapping. Isn't first and second week? So basically, if can you just remake your question? Because if FVG first and second week are overlapping, it isn't a good FVG. So basically, if here is FVG and I mean if first and second week are overlapping, that doesn't mean nothing. You only, or first and third. Okay, so first and third, if they are overlapping, it's not FVG. So there is no gap. And if you see, like, after FVG, this fourth candle, if it goes like just little bit inside and go out, it's not good FVG again, because it tapped immediately, and if it did tap immediately, you want to use your entry point from there. If you don't use your entry point from there, later on your entry point will be low probability trade. So that's one thing. No, second week is just, you want, I mean, it's important to be big enough so there is no overlapping with first and third candlestick. But usually it does not have any strong point or something else. You just want to see, it's just because you want to see 3 candles so you can find FVG. And you can use that as, for example, you can see that some candle, even though it's, for example, it's not continuation green candlesticks, it's, for example, I just want to find good example. So here you have FVG that got tapped with fourth candle after fair value gap, and you can see that it went just bounce off. So that means that FVG does not have to be something like I don't know, something like, for example, three continuation candlesticks, green or red. It does not need to be like that. I hope you understand more, but if you do not understand, please just ask again. And that's the setup we need to master for trade. Yes, but it's not only setup. I mean, again, yes, of course, plus market structure shift. But you do not need master just that. You can find other confluences, you can find other type of trading. You have different types of trading. For example, if the most problem with trading, I mean traders, it's, for example, when we are looking for trades, and usually you have two types of traders like SMC, ICT, etc. And people are always arguing which one is best. And if somebody tried ICT, they failed. If somebody tried SMC, they failed. If somebody tried like patterns, they failed. You need to find yourself a strategy that you can track, you can look for, and basically build up your trading strategy. If you're looking my strategy and I give you 100% honest, I mean I am always giving you 100% honest how strategy works, basically that's all you need, and you will still fail. You will not get inside of this mentality. That's first one. And second one, basically what you will never like trade like me. You can trade like you. The trading is basically you versus you. It's not versus me versus something else. It's basically you versus you. So nobody is keeping you unprofitable because you are the problem and you need to fix that. So that's how trading works. If you don't like ICT, you tried it and you failed, okay, maybe something else is for you. I know people who make money with flags, bull flags, bearish flags, depends on patterns. And I know people who make money trading ICT or smart money concept, how you want to call it. Basically everything works, but you need to find your strategy. That's why I like the most trading, because you will never like be said that you need to learn one thing, ICT for example, and you will become profitable. No, you need to try ICT and maybe you will become profitable. Or maybe you can try patterns and you will become profitable. You never know which side you are on and which is better for your mindset and for you to learn. But you need to use to master FVGs and everything, you need to use them after market structure shift. Otherwise you will have just FVGs that it will work or it will not work, depends on how much you know. I mean, this is perfectly fine profitable strategy that I have right now, and I gave this profitable strategy to everyone who want to know more, and basically they can't even make their money with it. So it's not kind of good one. It's all with your mindset. It's nothing. Everybody can learn to read charts. I mean, yeah, basically anybody, even a kid can learn to read charts, but you need to have mindset. Mindset for that is very, very much important. It's not something that you want just. I say that psychology is most important thing, because usually it's, I don't know, people do not understand these kind of types. They think if they master technical analyze or make something different, it will just kill everything. Because you can know everything about charts, candlesticks, and still be in bad mindset with psychological levels, and you can lose a lot of money. One of the Have you bought the Trump crypto coin? No, I did not. That's like hard gambling. I would rather I would rather go and buy, for example, not buy, but I would like to go on roulette more than buy a crypto coin, Trump, especially Trump one. I mean, I like a Trump, I like him a lot, but when we speak about finances and crypto coins, it's not for me. I like to invest in crypto, that's for sure, but I do not like, especially in Ripple, because Ripple was go coin from the start, and I love that it came like in a bullish, and right now it's like on top of the top. Ripple, yeah, XRP. Let's go and see. I'll just now see coin. So coin market cap. I had Ripple when it was yeah. So XRP was at 0 to no 3 point something when I bought it. It was just a second. It was even 1 year ago, or it was not, or it was more than 1 year ago. Just a second. I hold. Yeah, I bought it at 0.23 something. So yeah, here it's 2022. So after this bullish, when it pick up the momentum, I saw opportunity because Ripple want to make easier for people to get through transactions, bank transaction, and everything to help. And they had some major issue, which it did cost them a lot of money, and people were seeing that it's not gonna push. But I know they won the court. They were in their suit. There were somebody sued someone on XRP, and basically eventually it broke up, and here it is right now in big profits. So 3.8 was no 3.5, 3.7. So right now here I look, yeah, it was close to summer here, so I bought it on start of the summer and just let it ride. But the problem is, crypto, I know it's a lot of money and you can make a lot of money, but I'm looking more for 10 years than just like 1 year or some kind of little year. So no. So that's one thing, and I just want to look at Shiba Inu to see how it's Shiba Inu doing, but there is nothing. Okay, it's 2.49. It's not good. I had before Shiba, but right now I do not have a lot of them, but I did have a lot of them before. So you bought it at 0.6 and 0.4 again. Nice. That was a nice profit. But Bitcoin is going up. That's what I like to see. I mean, everybody like to see that. It did go over 10. No, it did not. But right now it's a bullish, so you do not need to worry about. I'm waiting 2025 to just go down after it. After that, it's gonna go deep down, and I'm just preparing money to put everything all in, and that's how I will manage everything. But I would rather go and take out this money from bullish and just I will buy some apartment so I can rent it out and just make passively income. That's my main goal. Maybe just like make few apartments but for students, or make a building for students. That would be great. But right now I'm not gonna waste my whole money on one building, like apartment building. It's not what I'm working on, and it's not what I'm feeling to do. I mean, if you throw money like this into building, I would be without money, because here building one building with full apartments, it's kind of not cheap. That's first. Second one, I do not like to go 50-50 with someone, because when you go, let's make it like this. Even though you go 50-50, or for example, in life, you cannot drink together with you cannot drink together from one cup. So basically, if you take cup of coffee and you place it between us, always will someone try to take from other coffee. And that's why I do not make business with peoples. I do not take promotions, I do not take 50-50, I do not take anything from it, because that's not something that I like to do, and that's something that I hate to do. Like, usually people ask me to go with them into business, but I'm not going into like with them into business, because that's gonna just broke my mentality. That's first, and that's gonna just build so many more problems that I could have on my own, not with someone else. But yeah, the most basic explanation for that is basically this. Me and my friend were starting to do some company for clothing brand, etc. And I was doing the whole work. I tried to go on Mondays till Saturday just on grind mode till 24 hours working, 24 hours working. But the problem is that he did not nothing. He just would be on PC for 1 hour, and then when I see Discord community or something else, I would just see him playing games. Like, what do you want me to do? But you can compensate one or two apartments for the work if you don't want to give them cash. I mean, or you don't. Okay, I understand, but the problem is basically I will be again giving, like, I mean, okay, that's kind of work that I give few apartments, not cash, but yeah, no, the problem is I do not like that because it's kind of like, okay, I will pay workers, I will pay everything, and what after that, compensate one or two apartments from the whole building, and he will have 80% of the building, and I will have, for example, one two apartments. But I'm not looking to do that. I'm more looking to make apartments from apartments. For example, buy one apartment for, I don't know, maybe like 70 meters, how you want to call it, and make it as 2 or make it as a 1 for a students, of course, and just take 50, like 500 euros or 1000 euros. But the one thing that I want to do, and I saw people doing it, so first what you want to use is take your money. For example, I will take money from trading and place it on firm. When you place money on firm, your firm is basically gonna level up, and banks want to do business with people who level up. Okay, so right now my firm did level up, and I will just place my, not my question, but I will question bank to give me loans. So first, when bank give me loans, I will just go and build or buy a building, not a building, but apartment, and I will just remake little bit apartment, and value in this apartment is gonna rise, let's say for 20k or 30k of this apartment. I will build up value, and after that my value of this apartment is, for example, 150k, but my loan was 120k. So with this 30k, basically, again, you can use that as, so you have still business going and it's going great, and you can use that in this level. So 150k, you can take another building, another apartment, and with that apartment you will get new apartment with new minus, or how you want to call it, like debt. And after that debt, this apartment is gonna go totally free of debt, and now you have only this one apartment that costs you 150k. You remake it for 20k, you just go and build another one, and you go more and more in debt, and you just leave this. If, for example, if you do not, or you cannot pay this debt, they just take the building, apartments, and you are totally on free. But I need to search more about this investment strategy, because it seems so easy, but I don't think it's easy like that inside of my country. But basically it's building debt on debt, and you just rent apartments out. Yeah, I did read it, but I do not like it because the book says something. It does not say like that, but say something like, if you're poor, you will stay always poor. If you're rich, you will lose, or you will like keep on being rich. So when it says something like that, I immediately did not like it, because that's not true. If you're poor, if you're poor, you can be rich, but that's the only option you need to change about yourself. So that's why I do not like it that much. The best book is The 48 Power of Law. So laws, because it like teach you everything you need to know about people. But the best book to read right now I'm reading, you will, it's not funny, but I'm reading Secrets of Successful Coaching, because I will be coaching people and I want people to know, and I don't know, not to know, but I want to know how to help people better, and basically how to improve in coaching. I have to go to therapy session for my knee, so see you later. Thanks for answers. No problem, Marin. I hope I helped you in some way, and good luck with your therapy session. So for now, I will be just closing my live stream because I don't know, it's not a trading day and I'm not like going to trade. So if you have any questions, feel free to go inside my chat or to go inside my comments and basically ask anything you want or anything you need. Thank you for